Time for some tail care.
Is it time to clock out?
How can I help?
Touch my tail? No.
Time for some hard. Come on.
Standing by.
Need something?
Ready for combat.
It's our turn.
Standing by.
Let's find the data we need to retrieve. Looks like there's something over there. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm here. Try hard.
Avoid it.
Roger.
At your service.
Copy that. Standing by.
Ready. With a clear mind, arrows fly through.
Roger. Be gone.
The required data has been obtained.
Standing by.
Ellen's phone is ringing. Connect and relay the call.
Yep.
Hey, Nom Nom Shark, can you hear me? Huh? Why is it so dark? Nom Nom Shark?
I'm still at work, so my video's off. Also, don't call me by that nickname, or else.
All right, I'll stop. But Ellen, you don't seem short of money at all, so why are you always working?
I have money because I'm always working.
Maybe I should get a job too. I've only been able to afford bread for lunch recently. You wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't buy scratch cards every day. No way! I've given this a lot of thought. I have a much higher chance to live the life I want by buying scratch cards than by working hard.
Good point. Where are you buying these scratch cards?
Seriously, guys, let's get back on track and pick a topic.
Okay. Anyway, who do you want to interview?
Maybe a PubSec officer. It would be easy to make it happen. No. That's so boring. I want to interview the luckiest person in New Eridu and ask them for tips on buying scratch cards. Why don't we find a psychiatrist so we can ask them to give our friend a reality check?
Yeah, I agree.
You're talking about me. You gotta choose one of our ideas, Ellen, and not just at random this time. Yeah, and you're definitely not allowed to eeny, meeny, miny, moe our pick in your head.
Oh, how'd you know?
Well, it was kinda obvious. doing that? Didn't expect it to be true. Huh? Really? I thought Ellen agreed with me the most because my proposals were better. Helen, I thought you knew me better than anyone else in the world. I thought you were my bestie.
My boss is here, I gotta mute, but I'll still be listening.
I've muted your mic for you on my side.
Thanks.
I'm starting to feel more worried about Ellen's project than the commission.
It's fine. This happens every time. Let's go to the next retrieval point.
So, are you going to go with my idea or not?
Okay.
Thank you for your patience.
Maneuver.
Yeah, I'm here.
Neutralize. Clear out.
Swift as an arrow. Who's the pathetic one now?
Roger.
The required data has been obtained.
Helen! You've been muted all this time and haven't even been typing. Are you really listening?
Sorry, my boss was talking to me. Just put my headphones back on. What's up?
You take your work way too seriously. Are you trying to adapt to future office life in advance? I can't imagine what Ellen will be like as a professional. Why do you care so much about your part-time job anyway?
I'm just earning some pocket money. Hello? Hello?
Sorry, the network suddenly cut off. I'll go and restart it.
I wanted to ask you actually, how come you're so dedicated to your schoolwork? It seems kind of out of character for you, Ellen. At least from what I know of you.
It'll be a pain if I fail my exams.
Are you sure that's all?
Is that really so hard to believe? It's only natural for the service we provide. Only the best students can adequately serve wealthy and influential masters.
Huh? Huh? Elle?
Oh, the signal is back? What?
Something about serving wealthy masters? Huh? Oh, no. I didn't hear anything at all.
Would you believe me if I say it's not what you think?
Well, I believe you, Ellen, but... Oh, wait, sorry to interrupt. I'm Ellen's colleague. Ellen was joking just now. She was acting a part for her part-time job. I see. I get it now. I definitely haven't misunderstood anything.
Looks like the whole group's been muted. Should I try to type up an explanation?
No, I'll just explain it to them in person.
Shark Nami!
A little off. At your service. Copy that. Move it!
Wait, that's an arrow. Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight?
Fracture! Clear out!
I won't miss.
Copy that. Move it! Avoid it.
Ellen? What happened over there?
Nothing.
I heard it! I just turned off mute all and I heard a huge sound from your end! Ellen?
Just a little trouble at work.
You call that sound a little trouble? You have nothing to be worried about, Ellen. We'll... Hey, it's me, Ellen's colleague again. Ellen and I were just organizing some documentaries about holo disasters. Is it possible for a documentary to make such a realistic sound?
My boss is loaded, and he's got an amazing sound system.
Hold on, a documentary without any background music? Something doesn't add up here. Ellen, that's you humming, right? It must...
That's the documentary's background music. I can hum it by heart.
The ambient sound and background music are played on different sides. We're currently upgrading the audio system, so maybe...
Anyway, I'm almost off work. I'll join up with you guys later. It's finally over. Though we'll still need to figure out the topic after I get out of the holo.
Master, the stored data has been read and transferred. But after verification, I can determine the missing document.
This is definitely the retrieval point the boss gave me. I'll go back and confirm.
My pleasure. It was quite a novel experience to see a different side of you.
Please reach out again if you need any follow-up help on the commission. Also, I'm curious.
There's no how. It just happened. I'll talk to you later.
แบ็คฮอกดาวอันไหนใช่ที่เราไปฮอลโลเซโร่ไหมเดี๋ยวนะ sorry ค่ะนี่เหรอไม่ใช่เป็นสตอรี่เซโร่ นี่ยังไม่ปวดรออะไรเลยอันนี้ยังเป็นเนื้อเรื่องแบบย้อนหลังอยู่เลย
Starloop is an important place to me. Countless musicians have performed on this stage, including the artist who inspired my music, Mr. Yoran de Winter. I hope my own concert can also have that kind of power.
Asterisk! What's the theme for your New Year's concert going to be? A tribute to Mr.
like the astronomical moment. As we enter the new year, I hope everyone will be able to grasp their own moments of happiness.
Oh, sounds like you're hinting at something. Have you managed to grasp your own happiness recently, Astra?
What a sneaky question. I've been fortunate to have happiness on my side all along, and that's why I want to share this feeling with everyone in New Eridu through my music. Anyway, thank you all for your support. I'll be waiting for you at Starlit Tower.
Buying tickets. You ready, Fairy? Act immediately at my command.
Affirmative. Once I receive your command, I'll hack into the system and secure the tickets. Master, I have a report of workplace abuse. Please address it promptly. The report states that a certain individual is attempting to use nepotism to force a diligent and humble smart employee into taking on extra tasks unrelated to work.
Wait, what do you mean workplace abuse? We're a family here.
Understood. Searching. 12 types of workplace gaslighting to be aware of. Number 1. Create a family-like environment. Employers looking to exploit you will tell you, "We're a family," in order to manipulate you into complying with unreasonable demands.
You tattletale AI. Remember that master of yours is my sister. Come on, Belle. Help me convince Fairy. These tickets are nearly impossible.
All right, Fairy. Name your price. Would you do it for more electricity?
Evaluating. Suggestion. Clarifying and formalizing the positions and hierarchy of all staff. Clearly, Master's Supreme Assistant is Fairy. First Assistant is Bangbu01, EOS. Second Assistant is Bangbu06.
Fairy, that's just mean.
All right. Fairy, you're the Supreme Assistant for sure. He may not be as important as Eos, but surely Y still outranks Lil Six.
Information updated. Master's Supreme Assistant is Fairy. First Assistant is Bangbu01, EOS.
Fine. If that's what it takes to score the tickets. Wait, the tickets. They're on sale already. Fairy, now!
Affirmative. Ticketing platform hacked. Mission failure post-analysis. Mission would have succeeded if you had given the command 100.
I won't get to see Astra. Belle's seen Astra so many times already. Is this what they call protagonist privilege?
Yep.
Belle, did you team up with Fairy behind my back?
No way. I would never.
I officially became the second assistant and still no tickets.
Master, I have detected a commission on Internaut offering generous pay and added it to your schedule. Please check with Second Assistant for details.
You said no, but you're bossing me around already.
it must be nearby. Huh? What the?
Thank you, everyone. That one was for you. We have another spectator. What's a Bang-Boo doing here all alone? It's dangerous.
Astra, it's me, Belle! I had no idea it was your internet commission.
Belle? In a Bang-Boo? Oh, you're so cute! This could be a problem. What do I do?
What's wrong? Relax. No need to worry. I'm a legendary proxy after all. I won't let anything happen to you.
It's not the hollow I'm worried about. I'm just wondering. We've known each other for so long, and I had no clue about your secret identity. If you...
Exactly. That's so typical of Belle. I'd never keep any secrets from you, Astra.
Oh, you do? But I must say, this is a pleasant surprise. Of all the proxies on Internet, you're the one who's joining me on this. I knew it. Fate really does favor me. I'm sure today's treasure hunt will go well.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask. What's so important that you had to do this yourself?
It's a highly sought-after treasure. Of course I have to handle it personally. It's the legendary record of Yolanda Winter's final performance. I've mentioned it to you before. The version available on the market isn't genuine.
That record sold like hotcakes.
Big corporations will do anything for profit. That record is actually just a ripped compilation of Yoran's classic songs. It's totally different from what I heard live. Even as a starstruck kid, I knew it was different. That performance wasn't planned. It was originally just a small fan meetup at a music store. At that time, Yoran had left his agency and, because of some legal issues, he was forced to stop performing. Both Odium and Fugue claimed to own his performance rights. Even though it was his own voice, he wasn't allowed to perform as he wished. After Yoran's death, that unpublicized performance became his final work. Then, not long ago, rumors of a bootleg recording appeared on Internet. The essence of that day was incredibly pure. Yoran was in top form, too. As we talked, he just started improvising. He interacted with the fans so naturally. That feeling of everyone singing along and the sensation of collective harmony we shared can't be put into words. It was almost like we had...
Perhaps it was the power of music. Maybe that's why ancient mages chanted to use their magic.
Exactly! Music. But after witnessing that performance, I came to a realization. Something clicked inside me. I knew right then that I would become a musician myself.
Seems like this record really means a lot to you, Astra. Belle, log out of EOS now. I have to be the proxy who finds this record.
Wise, stop shaking me! Let go! Eos is getting dizzy!
Oh, you two are just so adorable! The first objective is the Ballet Twins control room. Please lead the way, legendary proxy.
The control room is just ahead. Follow me.
That feeling over there. Could it be? Thank you. I would have been so lost without your help.
Well, if you really want to thank us, then could you autograph,
Please stay close to me.
Got it. I didn't expect you to be so chivalrous.
You won't even let me say a single word to Astra, huh?
Well, you're the one who's always asking for something.
Someone left graffiti on the corner of the wall. The lights are all out. So scary. I think I heard singing. Catch the rhythm. I wonder if it's something left by the paranormal exploration team. If I get the chance, I'd like to hear marionettes singing. I wonder what an ethereal song would sound like.
The bamboo's moving pretty fast. Almost like it's running away.
Catch the rhythm. Running away? Could it be that they actually encountered Marionette? The monsters are getting tougher and tougher. I hope the exploration team is okay. Catch the rhythm. Catch the rhythm. Catch the rhythm.
The data ends here.
I suddenly feel really worried. Finally found it!
Gotcha.
Ow. You got me.
Miss Yao. Let's keep improvisations on stage, shall we? Now then, please get in the car.
Bye-bye. Wait, I almost forgot. There's the autograph I owed you to my dearest Belle. Be sure to come to my New Year's concert, okay?
สุดท้ายก็ต้องซื้อบัตรรีเซลอะชัวร์ชัวร์แน่นอนไอดอลพูดขนาดนี้ไม่ไปน่าจะเสียมารยาท
What's Mr. Hobson blabbing about this time?
It's gotta be a whiny version of, please don't run off alone and stay safe before the show. I mean, if there's anything that needs to be done, just give me the orders. There's no need to put yourself at risk.
Eve, are you angry?
No, just a straightforward, calm protest with no whining.
Oh, don't be mad. Check out what I found. It's Yoran's legacy work, the legendary secret record. I told you before, remember? After Yoran left the agency, he held a small fan meetup in a music store. I was there, and so young at the time. I never thought I'd find a recording from that day. It's all thanks to the proxies. I definitely would have gotten lost without them.
You trust people too easily. How do you know anything about these random proxies you found on Internet? Who they really are, what their motives might be, or if they can be trusted?
They're not random proxies. They're friends I knew before. I told you about them. The siblings who run the video store on 6th Street. What?
If you already knew they were proxies from the start, you could have just DM'd them on Knock Knock. Why bother making a formal Internet post?
True. I was just being stubborn out of habit. Sorry, I was wrong.
But they've managed to keep their proxy identity hidden from close friends, and they use a bamboo to handle commissions. That means your friends are pretty careful and dependable. That's reassuring. Huh. If we invite them to the concert, then they might just come in handy. Let me think about where to station them.
Wow, Eve, you're surprisingly generous with compliments. For other people, that is. Wait, you're not planning to run a background check on them, are you?
Having every bit of information allows me to prepare for any scenario. Like if you decide to suddenly run off.
So then, what gave me away this time?
You borrowed the makeup artist's phone to post on Internet, pre-opened a bathroom door before the press conference for your escape. I have to say that the most creative idea this time was riding a public bike into the hollow.
Aw, I thought my plan was flawless. You're so sharp, Eve. Before you were a manager, were you a detective? Or a PubSec officer?
Not exactly, but close enough.
Uh-huh. So secretive. If you tell me, I promise I won't run off next time. I swear.
A professional spy.
Huh? Hang on. A professional spy? That's so cool! Sounds like the perfect inspiration for a song!
Are you really thinking of singing a song about being a professional spy at the New Year's concert?
Huh? Is that not allowed?
So, how's the concert showstopper coming along? Today's the production deadline. Okay, so we went against the entire board to buy Starloop for a New Year's concert, publicly announced your new single, and now you have writer's block. Did I miss anything?
Yes. Today's just the official deadline, and I know you've prepared plenty of fallback deadlines. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. But there's no piano here. Can you help me, Eve?
I don't sing, you know that.
That's okay. You can just hum along with my cues, like this. Oh, wow.
You're not tricking me into singing for you, are you?
What's wrong?
We're being tailed. Those cars have been following us a while now. There's a companion hollow in the area. Let's use it to lose those unwelcome
ได้เล่นตัวใหม่แล้ว
protect you, Missy.
Allow me!
It's dangerous. Please stay away. I'll take over now.
Stage is mine. My time to shine.
Do you think hiding in a hollow will make everything fine?
I arranged for someone to meet us before we entered the hollow. It shouldn't be far. Follow me.
Where are you running off to, Astro-Yo?
But I'm European. You are not worthy of speaking to Messiah.
Watch out!
Catch the rhythm.
Heads up.
Let my sound move everyone. Allow me!
Counter.
Witness the magic of music.
I'll take you. The intel was right. You really can fight. So this is where your true strength lies. I knew you were just a talentless company puppet.
Shut it. Heads up.
Guess what? I'll take you.
My time to shine.
Counter.
Out of my way!
Nothing reaches my defense. The threat is still active.
Sắp สาธารณะในซอยของเราเนี่ย กับซอยของพวกเราแน่ว่าจะมีอะไรแปลกๆแน่
Long time no see. You seem to be doing well for yourself.
Same for you.
Me? I've had a couple of close calls, but compared to my old days in the organization, I'm much happier now.
คนที่ซื้อหนังจากร้านเราดิ
So what can I help you with? I'd like to repay you for saving my life sooner rather than later.
This communicator's been wiped. Can you restore the data in it? Even fragments would help.
Huh. So it fries its own motherboard after too many brute force attempts. That's some really advanced tech. What trouble have you gotten yourself into this time?
Did you get any useful intel?
Have some faith in your old buddy. I got a snippet of encrypted communication before the board fried. The record can't let Odium have it. Must separate. Don't...
Fugue.
Fugue? What does that mean? Forget it.
Can you see who sent that encrypted message?
Only the encrypted IP address. Let me trace it. Yeah, here we go. 192.453.18.300. Your look says it all. Is this bad news for you?
No, it's not bad news for me. But it's very bad for the person I'm trying to protect.
Wow, you really have been doing well.
Oh, what makes you say that all of a sudden?
Because you have someone you want to protect, no matter what. I'm kinda jealous. I still work alone. I've made some interesting friends, too, but they've saved me a couple of times, so I feel like I owe them, and it's kind of embarrassing. Otherwise, if I teamed up with them, we'd probably be unstoppable.
Huh. I'm a bit intrigued that you think so highly of them.
They're pretty famous on Internet. The name is Faithin. If you can't get a hold of me next time, try reaching out to them. Tell them you know me. Might even get a discount.
Got it.
That's all I got before the motherboard fried. I hope it's useful.
Very useful. You haven't changed. Still as reliable as ever.
Well, I'm heading back to my safe house then. I'll see you next time. And who knows when that might be.
Take care of yourself out there. But you've always been so cautious. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, what name do you go by now?
Evelyn. Evelyn Chevalier.
ไม่นะแอเวอร์ลีนชูวาเลียชื่อปลอมนั่นเหรอแอเวอร์ลีนชูวาเลียทำไมเขาต้องออกเสียงฝรั่งเศสชูวาเลียชูวาเลียทำไมเขาต้องออกเสียงในลำคอด้วยไม่ใช่คนฝรั่งไม่ใช่คนอังกฤษจริงดิไม่ใช่คนอังกฤษเหรอใช่ไหมไม่ต้องออกเสียงในลำคอเลยฝรั่งเศสปะเนี่ย
Evelyn. That's beautiful. And sounds real fancy. I go by Rain now.
Nice to meet you, Rain. Miss Yao,
How's it looking?
I've looked into it. The group that attacked us was indeed affiliated with Fugue.
Are they targeting the company or me?
Neither, but in a way, both. Fugue's goal was to get a hold of Yoran de Winter's record. Yoran's legacy cannot fall into the hands of an evil corporation like Odium. They seem to have recruited irrational fanatics for the job.
How did they find out so fast? I literally just found that record in the hollow.
Your movements are always watched. Fans, reporters, and people who mean you harm. Even those close to you. The enemy's infiltration is deeper than you think. That's why we must be extra cautious.
Just a product propped up by capital, huh?
Don't let Fugue's slander or defamation get to you. You just need to stay true to your heart.
My heart? I really want to shout, "Get lost!" at those big corporations like Fugue and Odium. My music is just my music. If only the world were really that simple.
Covering Yoran de Winter's classics in this concert was the company's idea. But you're the one who will bear the bad reputation for it. I fear that you may follow Mr. de Winter's path, becoming a victim sacrificed in the invisible struggle of opposing powers.
There's one line from Yoran that I adore. Every heart is a lonely note. His songs truly have a special power. On the night the old capital fell, I was huddled under a blanket in a makeshift shelter, wondering if my mom and dad had fled without me, or turned into terrible monsters. Even though I knew I was lucky to have survived, even though I knew my life had been bought with someone else's, the person who rescued me told me, "Be happy, child. Live on with a smile." I knew I should stay strong, but I just couldn't manage. At that very moment, the shelter's old speaker started playing a song. Turns out that song was Yoran's. Without me noticing, the melody somehow melted away all my fears and loneliness. Tears fell, but they weren't sad tears. They were tears that cheered me up. I wiped those tears and realized it wasn't just me. Everyone who'd heard it rediscovered a connection between hearts after painful loss. It was Yoran who helped me realize the power. Every era needs its own songstress. People place all of their hopes in her. And if every heart is a lonely note, then I hope my voice can open the curtain. So hearts have no more divides. Let everybody's voice be. Music is magic.
True. Maybe I am enchanted by some kind of magic. It makes me believe that even I may be worthy of protecting this star's radiance.
เอเวอรีนจะโดนของหน้ามืดตามัวมาก
Belle! It's Astra! Wait, no. It's that manager lady from last time. She sent us an invite! Starting today, we're the proud owners of invitations to Astra's concert! And there's even one for Eos! Is this how it feels to get the VIP treatment?
Our place is too soundproof! I'm so excited I want to shout it out for all of New Eridu to hear!
Years of my free labor for Belle is finally paying off. Protecting the world's last city can wait until after the concert. Astra is amazing. I don't get why some people online would hate on her.
Haters dissing her online? What are they saying? Fairy, can you look it up?
As of today, ever since the announcement of this astronomical moment, New Year's concert, discussions related to Astra Yao have consistently dominated the top trending searches, accumulating 8.26 million views. Negative opinions about Astra Yao account for 14% of all traffic, mainly focusing on the following points. Number 1. She's ugly.
That's going too far. Beauty might be subjective, but calling Astra ugly is ridiculous. We can't let them get away with this. Let's fight back.
Understood. 173,925 new accounts have been registered to launch a full-scale attack against all comments claiming Astra.
นี่มันใช้อำนาจหน้าที่ในมิชอบในการทำสิ่งไม่ถูกไม่ควรอะไรนะ170,000ให้เขานี่จะปั๊มยอดวิวเหรอ
Hang on. Isn't that basically using superpowers for evil? We can't do that.
สงสัยจะปั๊มยอดวิวเอาไปปั๊มยอดวิวไป
Understood. 173,924 accounts have been deactivated.
Don't be so strict, Belle. I think Fairy is right. When you can't speak truth to power, it's okay to use a few tricks here and there.
Agreed. By employing such measures strategically, Fairy can help Master become a god in New Eridu.
starting to sound like a villain arc. We're proxies. We must stick to justice, or we'll lose ourselves.
Fine, you're right. For a few seconds, I felt like I had all of New Eridu under my control. Scary.
Other negative comments mostly compare Astra Yao to the late superstar Yoran de Winter. For instance, De Winter is a true classic, and Astra's nothing more than just an idol propped up by Capital. How dare she try to ride on that legacy?
Astra is clearly a musical genius who's taken up De Winter's mantle. In fact, her musical achievements are right on par.
No point in comparing the two. They're both amazing. If Mr. De Winter had listened to Astra's songs, I'm sure he'd have been a fan too.
Haters are gonna hate. They just have a chip on their shoulder or something. It's either this or some other dumb reason like those "she's ugly" comments. And that's why we should refute them firmly.
It wouldn't be good if we caused trouble for Astra and Evelyn. Fandom feuds can affect public perception. Astra's been famous a long time. I'm sure they can handle it.
You're too kind, Belle. I'm still worried, though. Is it really okay if we don't do anything?
เหมือนว่าคนนี้จะมีบทด้วยนะ เนี่ยทรงผมคุ้น อะไรกันเนี่ยมีแฟนดอมด้วยเหรอแอสตาโนมิโคเรสติกส์ถึงไปอย่างตัวทำไมกดถ่ายรูปไม่ได้กดถ่ายรูปไม่ได้สักหน่อยถ่ายสมาชิก external อ๋ออันนี้น่าจะเป็นคนข้างใครเดี๋ยวนะคนนี้เขามาสัมภาษณ์นิตยสารอะไรสักอย่างไม่ใช่เหรอนี่ก็เป็นแฟนคลับกับเขาด้วยเหรอเนี่ยอ๋อสรุปก็ต้องถ่ายเองอยู่ดีถ่ายเดี๋ยวนี้เป็นของประกอบฉากก็บอกอยากได้รูปมากใช่ป่ะเชะไม่ได้ต้องถ่ายกันเป็นหมู่คณะเบอร์ลินมาแล้ว
You must be Belle and Wise. Astra's told me so much about you. My apologies for missing the chance to thank you both in person last time. Welcome to Starloop Tower, my esteemed guests. Or should I say, Faithin.
Huh? Wait, how did you... Only like 1, 2, 3... Oh, it doesn't matter.
You've been pretty careful. Although in my opinion, there's room to be even more cautious. Please rest assured, my intel does not come from anyone who knows your true identity.
Then...
Just simple logic. Syncing with a bamboo isn't technologically difficult, but maintaining connection once you're inside a hollow? The only one capable of that level of in-hollow communication is the legendary proxy, Faithin. Of course, the reason I could draw that conclusion was because Astra knew you were inside that bamboo. As long as you're skilled enough at impersonating a bamboo, you don't have anything to worry about.
Guess I'll have to get more tips from Eos on how to be a cute bamboo.
Honestly, Belle, you're already a pro at being a cute bamboo. If you get any better, it might be a bit too much. From an outside perspective, I often think, sheesh, she really has no shame moving like that in Eos's body.
Anyway, Astra is very lucky to have your help. I hope we can continue working together. Given her position, she needs all kinds of
Talented individuals. And these two are?
Mr. Hobson, what brings you here in person? These two are Miss Yao's esteemed guests, Belle and Wise.
น่าสงสัย
Allow me to
โผล่มาละ
introduce the Chief Governance Officer of Odium Entertainment Group, Mr. Hobson.
Guests of Miss Yao. You both seem so young and promising. May I ask which business you're associated with?
We're just freelancers. We run a small business, that's all.
I see. Well, Evelyn, since Miss Yao's esteemed guests are here, why don't you go attend to them?
But what about the security?
I'll handle it.
ไม่น่าไว้ใจเลยใช่ไหมล่ะเอเวอรีนมิสเตอร์ฮอบสันอะไรอย่างมิสเตอร์ฮอบสันอะไรแปลกๆนะ
Understood. All right, dear guests, please follow me.
หรือว่าไอ้เตาแว่นฮอบสันเนี่ยมันจะเป็นหนอนบอนไส้ถึงจะบอกว่าเป็นเจ้าของบริษัทอะไรสักอย่างก็เถอะ
That gentleman over there keeps staring at us. It's a bit unnerving.
Well, today's performance is unlike any before, with far too many variables to track. Hobson, I mean, Mr. Hobson, is naturally a very meticulous...
So what's so special about today's performance?
That's a secret. Just sit tight and wait for Astra's big surprise.
He's glaring at us again. So intense. It must be tough working under someone like him.
Not at all. In fact, I don't work for him. I serve Miss Yao.
He even asked where we worked. When I told him it was just a small business, his expression went completely cold.
If you had told him you were Phaethon, you might have gotten a big smile out of him. For someone at his level, quickly judging others based on their usefulness is second nature. Anyone deemed useless won't get a sliver of his attention. It's practically a survival skill for someone in his position.
Astra isn't like that. If we're talking about level, then she's technically above him.
That's right. Despite her position, she never looks down on anyone. With all that talent, she never sees herself as special. That's why she's so precious. To be honest, before meeting her, I didn't think someone like her actually existed. At first, I kept waiting for her to show her true colors.
I know exactly what you mean. Who'd have thought the brightest star in New Eridu wasn't putting on a facade and was genuinely such a pure person?
Is it just me, or is anyone else worried that Astra might get hurt by being her genuine self?
I won't let that happen.
Eve, help! Belle, Wise, you're here too!
What happened?
I just got scolded by the music director.
I'm sure it's not the director's fault. How's your final song coming along? You've blown through 20 deadlines we set for you, and today is the absolute final submission day.
Huh? Well, I can't just put out something ordinary for everyone, right?
So, until inspiration hits, you need me to take on the director?
Eve, you promised to protect me from any danger, right? Now's the time to save me from this berserk deadline-chasing director!
Sorry, but that monster's outside my jurisdiction.
Oh, how could you?
You two are so close. Wise and I always squabble like that too.
But I have to admit,
Evelyn, stop covering for her. She doesn't have anything ready. Not a single piece. What are we supposed to do for the final song? Improvise? Huh? What? Where'd she go? And how does she run so fast in heels?
Poor director. Looks like this time we're really going to have to push it to the last minute. Oh, you're...
Lady De Winter, it's really you! I can't believe you're actually here. Having you listen to my performance in person,
Please, just call me Tessa. Everyone's been saying that you're the rising star who will carry on Yoran De Winter's legacy.
Yoran's music has always been my guiding light. Without him, I never, ever could have made it this far.
Today's your debut show at Starloop Tower. Honestly, performing your own work would be more than enough.
No. Yoran's music transcended time and space. He's beyond amazing. Honoring him on stage at Starloop Tower has been my dream.
Well, if that's what you've set your heart on.
แปลกๆนะนั่นมันใช่แผ่นจริงหรือเปล่าไม่รู้เลยสายรับอีกนั่นไงสายตาคุณอาร์บิเทอร์ดูไม่น่าไว้ใจมากสุดละ เป็นไงก็คิดเหมือนกันใช่ไหมว่าเป็นกระถางต้นไม้มันเป็นสีทองนั่นไงสิแล้วด้านล่างไม่มีด้วยนะไม่ได้หรอกว่ามีใครมาป้วนเปี้ยนแถวนี้หรือเปล่าว่าพนักงานก็เป็นสายของยายนี่หมดเลยไปอยู่ที่ใจกลางดูมั้งไหนๆชั้นบนเขียนไว้จะกลางเห็นปะ
The clue from the coded message points to 8 p.m. Atrium Landing.
ยังไงถ้าอยากจะให้อลังการก็ต้องกลางฮอยแล้วมีระเบิดจริงนะอ้างอิงจากโคนัน
Wow, such trust. They won't reveal the meeting details to a traitor like me. It seems Fugue never fully trusted me from the start. No surprise they'd plant another mole in Odium. I'd do the same thing if I were in their shoes. With a double infiltration setup, if one gets exposed, the other one is ready to step in as a backup. Whoever made these arrangements is certainly a capable individual. I'll just notify Hobson about the Fugue attack. His people should be enough to handle it. There's still time. If I set up everything before Fugue arrives, I can block them off. I need to confirm the identity of the other mole as soon as possible. Mr. Hobson.
There's a security breach. We need to take care of it immediately. Where are you?
I need to speak with you as well. I've uncovered quite a few Fugue-related leads.
Oh, related to Fugue, you say? That's unexpected. Where are you right now?
It's a little hard. If my guess is correct, Hobson probably wants to take me out. I might as well use this opportunity to draw him and his men to the atrium. That way we can block Fugue's attack. Why don't we meet in the atrium?
The atrium? All right, I'll wait for you there.
Finally. I can't hide it any longer. Now that I've got Fugue's intel, I'll deal with the issue at hand first. As for who the other mole is, I'll have to play it by ear.
คนไหนกันแน่เนี่ยเราสัตว์เนี่ยมันน่าสงสัยนะมันใช่หรือเปล่าหรือว่าไม่ใช่หรือว่าใช่หรือว่าไม่ใช่หรือว่าใช่นี่มันกลายเป็นความจริงเพียงอย่างเดียวเท่านั้นซะงั้นนะ
Evelyn A. Chevalier, former producer of Redo Lucky Star, then assistant director at Parquet Factory Films for 3 years, joined our company 2 years ago on Monica's recommendation. Very impressive credentials. Too bad it's not the real you, is it? Shields Green. An elite spy from the organization infiltrating the inner circle of our company's most valuable asset. How unsettling. Fugue's spy must be removed immediately.
Is this order from Miss Yao?
You don't actually think that woman has free will, do you? Like I said earlier, she's nothing more than a valuable asset of our company. There's no place for her input in the company's decisions.
I'm the one who has no place here.
Oh?
I know she'd never issue such an order, but still. Even under the sunlight, what crawls out of the darkness is... You're not wrong. I am, in fact, a spy planted by Fugue.
I thought you'd deny it. Good.
But I'm not your enemy. Fugue simply hired the organization I work for. My relationship with them never involved any loyalty. Listen, I'm not the only spy Fugue has planted with...
What?
You must know that the grudge between these two conglomerates runs deep. Do you really think Fugue would gamble I only learned about their plan of action moments ago, and this is nowhere near the full scope of their strategy.
We? I'm not interested in figuring out whether you've actually switched sides or if you're just faking it. As for your intel, how can anyone know if it's legit or a trap?
But Miss Yao's safety...
That's none of your concern. Odium will protect its assets. We don't need outsiders to get involved. I'll look into the intel you mentioned. In any case, thank you for your service now!
If it's not an order from Miss Yao herself... Hobson, tell your people to stop! The real enemies are on the way! My only goal is Miss Yao's safety. Amber. Continue, and you'll have no mercy from me. Don't waste your time on me. Fugue's enforcers are coming. It's your job to protect Miss Yao.
We've reached the area.
Wow.
What's going on?
Oh, so Fugue's people showed up.
Listen up! Evelyn has been colluding with Fugue. Take them all down!
Good evening, new Eridu. Are you ready? Then let me share the wonders of magic with you all.
Miss Yao.
Damn! Traitors are unreliable. Go figure. Traitor! Don't even think about running away. Take down all the Odium guys and that traitor. Take down that traitor and all the feud guys.
Tracking down the insider is more important than fighting. With both sides distracted, now is the perfect time to slip away. Huh. I wonder how things are on the stage. You even arranged people in the audience?
You thought this was the end? We're just the advanced team. As long as we hold off Odium security. Our people can give them a real show.
Gotta contact Miss Yao. The stage is in danger. Miss Yao? Miss Yao! Can you hear me? Control room, do you copy? Communications have been cut off?
Traitor to the organization! Are you ready to meet your maker?
The people from the organization. This is getting worse. Nothing. Oh, it's all my fault. If only I had told Miss Yao my identity earlier. Perhaps things wouldn't have... If the control room's been breached, I won't be able to handle it on my own. Astra is in danger. I need your help.
Danger?
Yes, but if you're willing to lend me a hand, there's no time to explain. Just come.
Huh? Break into the central control room? Even though we have the fancy title Faithin, we aren't exactly...
Evelyn, what's going on?
Sorry. I owe you an explanation, especially if it's... So, I betrayed Astra. I failed to act when I should have, and that slowly led me to... I'll never forgive myself.
The only one who can decide whether to forgive or not is Astra.
That's right. The most we can do is bring you to her.
If we take over the central control room, Fugue's every move will be laid bare.
Not just that. While Astra powers Starloop's harmonic core from the stage, the control room manages everything else. Navigation, balance, and stability. If the control room is compromised, it'll be like a spaceship losing its bridge. The consequences would be disastrous.
We'll coordinate from the control room and fend off the enemies. Then, right in the nick of time, with all eyes on us, we...
Let's be realistic about our combat abilities.
Bruh.
Astra was right. You two really are interesting. Come on. Let's go take the control room.
Let's go. This countdown... It's not a bomb.
Can we still get through to Astra?
It's no use. Looks like the usual comms have been cut off. Leave the suspicious countdown to us, Evelyn.
A malfunction? This is bad. I've got no other Luckily, I hid my outfit on the stage ahead of time. What's that sound? But wow, that's so cool! Huh? Why are these weird old guys rushing onto the stage? Ugh, my comms were cut off too. Eve, she must be on her way right now. I just need to hold out until she gets here. A few troublemaking old guys aren't enough to cancel my show. Wait a minute. The tempo of this song is fast. Perfect timing. The song's choreography is all yours now.
Yeah. Do you really think you belong here with that pretty face of yours? You're nothing but a puppet controlled by Denny.
This is just too much. I don't know how much longer I can take this. They hate me this much. So many people actually hate me. Am I being too greedy? My desire to reach every lonely heart. Maybe it was always an impossible dream.
Miss Yao! Sorry I'm late!
But that won't stop me. Little by little, using the purest melodies, I'll captivate the world.
Miss Yao, please come to my side. Miss Yao, the people from Fugue have breached our security measures. It seems like this isn't just about causing trouble. Who knows what other plans they might have. We must cancel the show immediately. Please come with me.
Wait a moment, Eve! Don't forget about my audience!
Communications are completely down. I can only talk to you through EOS now.
That won't stop me.
The timer is connected to the
explosives?
Has Fugue completely lost it? Starloop Tower is cruising right now. Wait. Fugue is just the scapegoat. The real mastermind must be someone else.
Their target isn't just me. It's all the audience here as well.
The thrusters. The explosive device must be connected to
Wise is already...
Is it doable, Belle?
Yeah. As long as it's software, there's always a way to crack it. The control room has the blueprints for all the thrusters and pipelines. We can do it. don't know if we have enough time. The countdown is less than 10 minutes.
Having the desire to live is such an enviable thing.
Lady De Winter, why are you here?
You already know the answer. Why bother asking? I'm here because it's my duty as Yoran's widow. As the family of the deceased, I must hear the screams of the murderers with my own ears, and see their repentance with my own eyes before I—
Murderers? I don't understand. Yoran, wasn't his death his own?
All they have to say is he committed suicide, and the murderers walk free, and carry on with their own lives without a shred of guilt. And then they dump all the grief and pain. If Odium and Fugue hadn't dragged Yoran into endless contract disputes over their so-called, would he have been forced to leave the stage he loved so dearly in his final years? He watched helplessly as music drifted further and further away from him, as if sealed in a silent vacuum. But I must thank Odium and Fugue, if not for their endless conflict and unwavering resolve to After all, what could someone like me, abandoned and left alone in this world? I must also thank the audience who once adored Yoran De Winter. If you hadn't cast him aside so easily, if you hadn't scrutinized Yoran's every move with such harsh and critical eyes, if you hadn't hurt him with baseless speculation and cold, detached remarks, how would he have fallen slowly into that endless, dark abyss of pain until he completely lost the— I must thank you too, Astra Yao. Do you realize you're nothing more than a money-making nightingale to Odium or Fugue? When the next nightingale hatches, you'll lose all your value, and everything you have today will eventually be taken away. Just like Yoran, whose worth was stolen by your voice. You, all of you, you are murderers! It was you, all of you, who drove Yoran De Winter to his death! My most beautiful dream. It's almost time. 3, 2.
There's no time! If the engines get damaged!
1. Everyone, welcome to my late husband's funeral.
I'll use my singing to protect everyone!
Miss Yao! How rude of you. It's not over yet.
No! The harmonic core! The Starloop's lost power! What do we do?
The only song fit for a funeral is a requiem for the dead!
The best defense is a strong offense.
I see. You're singing power.
ไม่ทราบว่าเขาคิดว่าเป็น AKB หรือไงร้องเพลงไปด้วยสู้ไปด้วยเนี่ยไอเนี่ยคนดูมาดูอะไรกันแน่เนี่ยมาดูสู้กับหุ่นยนต์เหรอ ชื่อมันอีคิวีเหรอเนี่ย
This song is dedicated to the world.
จะร้องเพลงแล้วก็สู้
You're nothing more than a cheap imitation of your aunt.
รู้สึกว่าเด็กบ้านนี่จะบ้าไปแล้ว
Anyway, I will make you and everyone else understand.
ป้าเขาบ้าเลยแล้วจ้า
Spotlight is nothing but a fleeting shadow.
ป้าเขาเป็นบ้าไปแล้วหมอ
You pushed him into that abyss. It was you who deprived him of his last breath. Cut this hypocrisy. You can never understand my pain.
คือแล้วเซ็นไว้คือ
Still pretending. My plan couldn't have gotten this far without your help. Evelyn! Are you okay? Do you really think she's protecting you? How laughable. Your so-called bond is nothing but a facade.
อย่าพูดเชียวนะ
She's not the loyal partner you think she is. From the very beginning, she's been a spy sent by Fugue to watch you. No! Do you think she truly cares about you? No, you're just a tool she used to complete her mission.
The trust between us is something you could never understand.
Naive! Surrounded by endless manipulation and tangled interests. Do you really think there can be any genuine trust or real feelings? Absolutely sickening. You're all lapdogs. Sir Yoran was alive. All of you fed on his soul. Now that he's gone, you're still exploiting his final voice for profit. He belongs to me.
It's not what you think! Starloop Tower's harmonic core is powered by my singing. I've been searching for this record because Yoran's voice holds an incredible power to connect hearts. His voice is a bridge, crossing all divisions and suffering. In our fractured, disconnected era, this kind of voice can mend the cracks and bring back long-lost resonance. You know exactly what I mean. That night I heard Yoran's voice live was one of my most cherished moments. His voice carried us into another world, a sacred land of music. Before the concert started today, I told you this performance was my tribute to Yoran. So now, I'll bring him into the future.
Stop dressing it up with fancy words! You have no idea what he went through!
Perhaps you're right. I never truly...
The Starloop is pulling faster than earlier. Even if Aster can get the remaining thrusters to work, they might based on the calculations.
Do you hear that? Fall!
I'm sorry, Astra. I never had the courage to tell you. I'm a spy for Fugue. My code name is Shields Green.
What?
You're not bothered? I've been deceiving you from the very...
What lie?
Didn't
tell me your real name? You are you, no matter what your name is. You're still the one who shielded me from all the noise, the one who protected me with kindness and resilience. I hear the purest melody in you.
Skip.
If only I hadn't been too afraid to tell the truth. If I weren't so selfish, maybe none of this would have happened today.
There's no if. Everyone makes mistakes. The past is behind us. Even if destruction is inevitable, we must face it in our own way, without regrets.
The most beautiful
Yes, with fiery hope. This is New Eridu, the last hope of human civilization.
Skip.
Fate has favored us, after all. This time, we'll surely make Belle, Wise, Eve.
Improvising like this, you know I've never been good at singing. But fighting for you?
Falling! We're going down! We're all gonna die! It's all because of her! Shield Screen! You betrayed the organization and led us to a dead end! Kill her!
My name is... I always thought I was destined to wander in the shadows, unable to find a way out. Like I was merely a pawn in the hands of fate. This time, no orders, no schemes, only me. I won't let fear keep me captive any longer. Perhaps the me of the past wasn't what... There is magic in the world. Brilliant, radiant, incredible.
เชื่อไหมในอินเตอร์น็อกอะมันต้องมีการคอมเมนต์ในเหตุการณ์ครั้งนี้แน่นอนน่าจะเป็นข่าวฉบับใหญ่ซะด้วยคือมาเนี่ยอาจจะเจอเซกชัน6หรือใครในหน่วยนี้ก็ได้นะใช่หรือเปล่าใช่ต้องให้ปากคำ
Understood. I've completed a full report on the case. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Evelyn. We'll take additional precautions regarding Lady De Winter's safety, given your concerns. She may have been the mastermind, but Juyuan would never allow anyone to take her life in secret. In fact, while in our custody, despite causing significant trouble for your company, the thugs hired by Fugue were merely pawns manipulated by Lady De Winter. And once I have more evidence of the communication between these thugs and Fugue's higher-ups, I'll forward the relevant documents to your company's legal team.
Your and Officer Zhu Yuan's attention to detail is incredibly reassuring. The incident involves a complex web of connections, and having the support of public security is a tremendous relief.
We'll also continue investigating leads related to the organization. Thank you.
Eve!
Miss Yao, you came in person? This is Officer Qingyi, who I've been troubling these past few days.
Qingyi. ก็ขายอยู่มั้ง
Thank you, Officer Qingyi, for bringing Eve back to me.
It's nothing. Miss Evelyn has hardly rested while helping us with the investigation. She's worked very hard.
There's one thing I'd like to ask for your help with, Officer Qingyi.
Please, go ahead.
This master copy of Yoran's legacy. I hope you can deliver it to Lady De Winter. I know I will never be able to see things from her perspective and fully understand, but just like Yoran's voice has brought solace to countless lonely souls, perhaps from that show, Yoran said two things that left a deep impression on me. Though much has happened in the past and we cannot predict the future, I want to make a decision for myself in the present. I hope that everyone who has supported me will also stay true to their hearts and never betray their present selves. His last performance and this mask
will do. I hope she can understand your sentiment. We'll notify you immediately if there are new developments in the...
Miss Yao, since we're visiting, we should buy Belle and Wise a gift.
That's right. I almost forgot. Good thing you reminded me.
ไม่คิดเองการเดินตามแบบไม่คิดเองเดี๋ยวการเดินตามแบบไม่คิดเองเลยนะเอ้ยรีบไปจะเดินตามไหมเนี่ยเป็นแอชลีย์2ระบบเดินตามแบบไม่คิดเอง
The limited edition red velvet cake looks delicious. Ah, and that black tea I had last time was so fragrant. It'll be lavish. Belle will be thrilled.
Speaking of gifts, I also have a gift I'd like to give you, Miss Yao.
Huh? What is it?
If you're curious, follow me.
I'm curious.
นี่ขนาดแบมบูยังรู้จักเลยอะไรเนี่ยแบมบูก็ติ่งอะเนี่ยอ้าวขยะหายนึกว่าจะถามถังขยะน่าจะติ่งกันหรือเปล่าติ่งไหมมาสเตอร์ทินติ่งไหมอยู่ใช่ไหมเนี่ยน่าจะเปิดอยู่นะสเตอร์ทินไม่ติ่งเมื่อกี้เห็นเงาคนไม่เชื่อเนี่ยแปะไปเอาใหม่บักอะไรเงาคนไหมเมื่อกี้เห็นเงาคุณคิดว่าเรื่องนี้เป็นเรื่องจริงหรือถ่ายทำคนที่ภาพเป็นคนจริงๆหรือตัวแสดงแทนคุณเห็นเงาคนใช่หรือไม่เบลไม่ทราบว่าเป็นผีหรืออย่างไรโอเคเรื่องนี้น่าจะเป็นซีเคททำไมมีคนอยู่ตรงนั้นนะอะไรเนี่ยบักใช่ไหมบักแน่ๆเจ้าของร้านคงไม่ติดใช่ไหมเอลฟี่โหว่าน่ารักตั้งแต่เปิดใจก่อนหน้านั้นไม่เห็นมีเลย
I didn't think so before, but this place seems familiar.
มีร้านรวมไปที่ว่าง
Familiar, you say?
หรือว่าด้านหลัง
That's about right.
ด้านหลังใช่ไหม
This place is completely
Because this is where the
gramophone. That's right. That was the name of the shop. Yoran, it's been so many years. I'd forgotten the name of the place. How do you...
Because I was there too.
What? You were there too?
I was. But unlike you, I just stumbled upon it by chance. I heard music coming from the shop and stopped to listen for a while. Through the glass, I saw a group of passionate fans. Yoran's voice flowed out from the crowd.
Incredible. It turns out we've known each other for a long time.
เอสตาบุตาที่แท้ไม่ต้องเปตามขนาดนั้นก็ได้
It seems like you're fond of my gift.
This is all your fault, Eve. I'm about to cry now.
You were right. Music is a connection of hearts. Even across different times and spaces, we can still feel each other's presence.
Yes. Perhaps that's what Yoran wanted to bring us. A resonance that never fades. A connection that transcends time.
The only thing we can hope.
Yes.
We've been walking for a while, and it's almost time to meet up with the proxies.
Sure.
All right, let's go find Belle and Wise.
ที่ว่าพูดกับแอลได้เป็นโซละเป็นโซเป็นตีว่าหมาล่ะไม่เอานี่กระดูกมาจากไหนเนี่ยมันก็ไม่กระดูกมีดีเข้ามาออกมาได้ไงเนี่ยไม่เห็นนะเนี่ยไม่มีปฏิกิริยากับนักร้องดังโอเคละ
And here we have Miss Fairy, the strongest AI around. Top-notch holo navigator with the sharpest tongue in new Eridu.
Huh. The strongest AI?
You are. You always will be.
Their market value is now approaching 5 trillion dennies.
I mean, if I want to break my contract with them, I'll need to save up enough for the penalty first. We only let go of something as trivial as money in exchange for someone as priceless as you. It's a rare day off. Let's go right now.
Astra! Over here!
What should we do now?
บอกไปด้านหลังสิมันมีประตูลงรถไม่ใช่เหรอ
Sorry, folks. We're on vacation today. Standing by. Behave now.
That was 1 in 100, I guess. Fancy testing my aim?
Preparing takedown. What?
Yeah, I'm here.
Let me give you a little treat. Like this.
Full of opening.
Just leave it to me.
Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight?
Neutralize. This won't hurt.
That was 1 in 100, I guess.
Moving up. Behave now.
That was 1 in 100, I guess.
We'll never back down. Jackpot! Gotta run.
Who's the pathetic one now? Don't present a target.
Eliminating target. Get away from me!
Fancy testing my aim?
Electric charge. Waving them all out. There's nothing there.
Full of opening.
Standing by. Ready for combat.